funniest pets and people. It's no PC, but it's got plenty of RAM. Frosty goes to pieces. A pooch plays peekaboo. A dog with something to say. A llama does a spit take. And a man mishandles his handlebars. It's the show that will have you sit, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. Wanted funny animals. Cats and dogs need not apply. Davy the duck loved breadcrumbs. Actually, he demanded them. So when Billy showed up to the park empty-handed, well, Davy decided he was gonna munch on something. Duck, Billy, duck! When you need all four legs to stand on, you gotta scratch that itch any way you can. Do not adjust your TV set. This clip is not in slow motion. The cowboy wants to practice roping, but the horse wants to practice sleeping. You know what this horse's name isn't? Lightning. You know, a little spit will keep your wild hair in place. And the llama has no shortage in the spit department. The raccoon scours its environs looking for food. It discovers sustenance in the form of a bird feeder. He sups happily from the device until the guy with the broom knocks him out of there. Okay, now here is a beautiful animal. I forget what it's called, but boy, he really loves to ram that piece of wood, doesn't he? Wish I could remember its name. He just loves ramming that thing, you know, headbutting it. Oh, that's it. He's a butt. No, wait, that's not right. What's that animal that loves to ram things? I don't know. I'm sure I'll remember by the end of the show. You put in a bird bath and you find out just how many dirty birds there are in town. So, anyone remember to bring the soap? In retrospect, the Rifkins regretted hiring a non-licensed contractor to build their log cabin. This is a turkey fight. Now, usually when you hear the words turkey and fight in the same sentence, it's about who's gonna get the drumstick and who's gonna get the wishbone.
Here we go round the mulberry bush. Oh my God. Looks like one's gonna kill the other one.
Every superhero has an Achilles heel, something that can bring him down. For Superman, it's kryptonite. For the mighty snowman, it's carrots. Ain't we lucky we got 'em? Good times.
Let's sing. Sing for Daddy.
Cookie may look like she's singing, but what she's really saying is, please stop howling. Please stop howling, you big tub of guts. There's only one object in hockey. Put the puck in the net. All you have to do is put the puck in the net. We got no goalie, we got no defender, just a puck and wide open. Hockey. Puck in net. There you go.
And you move first. Lift your turn. Go ahead, Lindsay. And you move first. Lift your turn. Go ahead, Lindsay.
The kitty's not doing so well at checkers, but she's sure to win the next game of Cat's Cradle. When you've had a few too many, the first thing to go are the legs. Through rain, sleet, or snow, Sparky will fetch the ball. Such is the dog's code. Kudos to you, Sparky. You've done the code proud. This rider didn't plan on going off-roading, but his ATV sure did. After all, it's not a terrain vehicle, it's an all-terrain vehicle. The bad news is, poor Tally here managed to get her head stuck in the hamster ball. The good news is, at least she didn't try to get in the hamster wheel.
Greetings, Earth creature. Take me to your leader.
These clips will take you to new heights. This video stars a cat. And the definition of star power is, the camera finds you no matter how hard your co-stars try to upstage you. Ah, there's the star. What goes up must come down. So these dogs have an appointment at the bottom of the slide. Where a tasty treat is waiting for them, which inspires them to go right back up. There was an accident at the gym today. What happened? A gymnast didn't stick the landing. B, two gymnasts collided. Or C, The coach forgot to spot someone. If you said A, B, or C, you're wrong. Sir Edmund Hillary said he'd climbed Mount Everest because it was there. Sir Floppy Ears climbed this tree for a more noble reason.
Okay, Lucy, what
Because
you
the ball was there.
Yeah, good girl. Good girl.
You know, when you think about it, tetherball is the perfect game for a dog. It's easy to play, it's good exercise, and you can play it all by yourself on those days when you have dog breath.
Kelly, call the dog. Here we go. Good boy. All right. You just
When the ants headed to higher ground, Anthony knew he had to make some adjustments.
He has to know where the baby food is. It's not there. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
He had to start eating baby food.
Oh, what a good boy. We'll let you take it right now for the moment. Oh, there we go. I know you can hold it, but you make a terrible mess. We'll wait till you eat a little bit.
Why do they call it ping pong? Well, here's a player who pinged when he should have ponged. Game, set, and ouch. Molly loved to hide, but Chow Chow hated to seek. The sign says, "Do not enter." And Enid here is about to find out why. They thought this was a petting zoo. Turns out it's a spitting zoo.
It's green. It's green. Look at that green stuff everywhere.
Oh, it stinks. Oh my God, that was
That's your turn, Ashley.
Thank goodness you're here, because these folks need an audience. Steve finally taught Rex to open the fridge, get the drink, close the fridge, and throw out the empty. As soon as he teaches Rex to drive, his plan for world domination will be complete. Roberto thought he would teach his kids how to play soccer. The wrong way. Do as he says, kids, not as he does. We play limbo and soccer at the same time, huh? Okay. Bob's new car came with a driver's side airbag. In a rear-end collision, the person farthest back is always at fault. Yeah, well, you'd cry too if you were uninsured. The Smith family calls this fun with Skate Cat. The kitty calls it roller nap. Before Harvey fetches his toy from the pool, he has to do his fetch dance. It always makes a splash.
Yes.
That was very good Ellen DeGeneres dance there. So guess I'm gonna have to go, but I gotta check out the whole situation here. Yes, everything's all clear to go.
You know, usually when a fashion critic hates an outfit, they'll write a blistering article or something, right? But Sparky here, well, he is not your usual fashion critic. Clayton the cat is a regular Houdini. He can escape from the house at any time. Well, any time except one particular time. That's right, dinner time. Time for dog days. In the automobile business, this is called an undercarriage wash. Today, Frankie is gonna skip the hot wax. In France, this is called a bidet. Once the Paulsons stopped Abby from chewing on their shoes, she moved on to the next best thing. Jimmy here is a talking dog. In fact, if you ask Jimmy where he was right now, you know what he'd tell you, don't you? Yeah, roof, because he's a talking dog. He's on the roof. It's amazing. While normally even-tempered, Cinnamon here had a mean streak when it came to the paparazzi. Mo wanted to come in from the yard so bad he could taste it. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the world-famous Zaretsky 1-second water extravaganza. Do I hear the pitter-patter of little feet? Well, then here come the kids. This baby is a multitasker. She doesn't just eat lunch or take a nap. She eats lunch and takes a nap. Yeah, I think maybe next time she should try to combine eating and bathing. For Christmas, Jackie wanted a doll. Instead, she became one. Her dog, on the other hand, wanted a bone. And I tell you, he is not a very big fan of the Jackie in the Box. Ah, the world's simplest toy, the swing. You just swing back and forth. Well, they got the back part down. They just kind of need to work on the fourth part. Do you know a funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. After a bad breakup, all you want to do is lose yourself in a half-gallon of ice cream. Oh, man, this is Coco's worst breakup ever. But cheer up, Coco. There are plenty of other pups in the sea. See you next time. On Funniest Pets and People, a baby bird busts a move. A playset goes kerplunk. A baby goes off his rocker. A dog at the end of his rope. And a guy kicks drinking. So kick back and get comfortable, because you are gonna fall down laughing. It's the show that will have you sick, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. Okay, get ready to be easily amused. This dog doesn't really hate the broom. He just knows that spring cleaning starts with sweeping and ends with a doggy bath. Wow, look at that little fellow move, will you? It's kind of a strange sight. Our bird experts tell us that this gesture translates to,
Boy, what does it take to get some service around here?
Clara was so hopeful about her audition for the commercial as the cute cat who poked her head in the tissue box. Until she saw she was up against some real pros.
I think I want it. Does it have rack and pinion steering? Oh, but that's not a deal breaker. No, I definitely think I want it. Feels good, feels right. But I don't know. I mean, is it me? No, I want it. Oh, but wait. Let me think. These doors are a little snug. No, I want it. Oh, well, let's see what's under the hood.
This falls into the thanks but no thanks department. Here, Rocky wants to come over and alert his owner that the hose has sprung a leak by carrying it over in his teeth. Yes, he was a puppy. And granted, he knew hardly anything about physics. But nothing was going to stop Bonkers from becoming NASA's first dog on Mars. Okay, now what you're seeing is amazing, people. Cats are known to be lazy. But this cat is working up a sweat. Now let's repeat that for those of you that didn't hear that. A cat working up a sweat. It's never been captured before on videotape. Wake up the kids and phone the neighbors.
They knew they never should have stored the radioactive isotopes on top of the cat treats. But now, it was too late. Attack of the 50-foot cat! Forget the mice. Tinkerbell's coming for you.
It's time to play Not a Winning Combination. And now it's time for Funniest Pets and People Unleashed. Yeah, the cat fetching for his owner is pretty strange. But not as strange as the dog outside caught in a tree. It's Bugle's job every night to ring the dinner bell. The fact that it scares the bejesus out of the cats? Hey, that's just a bonus. Now watch as this cork shoots out of the bottle and bounces back to cause this mess. Ironically, they were having champagne to celebrate 300 nights without breaking a single glass. This hamster is having a heck of a time getting things worked out here. But he won't quit. He needs that cinnamon stick for his Christmas spice cake recipe. Look at that guy go, will you? Now, you gotta agree, he's got a lot of stamina. It took him 6 leg raises till he knocked over the bottles. Of course, later, he realized he could have just kicked him. So at what point exactly does this hamster realize that maybe it's not the world's greatest idea to try and eat something that's bigger than your head? Right here. Such a sweet couple, so in love. It reminds us of the poem. Roses are red, violets are black and blue. After 6 hours of family therapy and lots of sensitivity training, these two decided it was just way more fun to fight like cats and dogs. Working out with a dog sounds like fun, right?
Now you want to go to the treadmill? Well, you gotta do something first. Remember what I told you? Remember what we gotta do? Let's stretch. 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 Okay. All right, get on.
But we don't know if you'd want to bench press 200 pounds of free weights covered in slippery dog spit. Now, you know what this is? Fun! Daisy knew one thing. This was the last time she ate a bag of pretzels without something to wash it down. Hey, if you think this is funny, you should see the cat's tail turn into a blur when Susie here plays Flight of the Bumblebee. All this champagne brought the lavish wedding cost to $49,000. With dry cleaning, 50,000, give or take. Dogs love to play with rope. And it's a win-win. Because it's also a clever way to trick them into flossing. Poor Raymond. He was young and couldn't understand why Corky wouldn't follow along in Simon Says.
Come on, get the paper. Come on, girl, get the paper.
It's really great that these two dogs are both willing to get the newspaper.
And no. Where'd you go? Bring it in the house. Come on. Bring it in. Come on. Bring it in. Get it. Get it. No, in the house.
But by the time they work out who's bringing it in, we'll already know who won the World Series.
Bring it in the house. Wow, who did he get today?
There was so much laughing, it caused this lady to fall off her chair. Oh, no, wait, that's what happened after she fell. Now, we don't want to say Tinkerbell was pampered. But she wouldn't rest until she got a full-body sand scrub and an avocado facial.
A cat lands in your doggy bowl. What's a pooch to do?
Chase him. You've got him cornered.
Just eat around him. There's plenty of room.
And good wins in the end. Jason was young and hadn't learned about pushing things too far. Now he had. Oh yeah, others laughed. But nonetheless, Chief proudly carried on with his one-dog squirrel patrol. This was a bit unfortunate. But it saves Bill the trouble of breaking his club over his knee later. Lay down and get comfortable. These next videos are about cats. Look at Sneezy lap up those snacks, will ya? Boy, she really loves them. Honestly, though, we'd hate to hear what it would sound like if she didn't. It was a complex peace negotiation, but sadly, it was destined to break down as soon as they discovered she was a cat and he was a rat. Welcome to the House of Paperweights, where we sell nothing but only the finest, the fuzziest, and the furriest paperweights guaranteed. Now, this could seem like really a nerve-wracking situation for the gerbil. But actually, he looks rather calm, don't you think? The reason? That's his bodyguard.
Hey, Larry, is that really a bird?
I don't know, let me smell it. Yeah, it's a bird, all right. It's real.
No way. Larry, you're crazy. That's not a bird, Larry. That's a... Let me smell it myself. Larry, that's not a bird. It smells like a cathode ray tube.
Oh, well, that's what I meant. Hey, stop working. It's playtime. Looks like Sparky is putting the moves on Sheila. Ooh, a good fake, and he's got the ball. Sure, it's a little embarrassing getting beaten at soccer by a dog. But at least they were alone. Well, with the video camera. Now, this raccoon is thinking he's honing his wrestling tactics against a larger opponent. The dog is thinking, wow, this is one feisty plush toy. It was his second birthday, and Snowball was having hours of fun playing with his new toy mouse he got from the Millers. The Millers are a nearby family of real mice. A reminder to our viewers, the rule in soccer is that one cannot use one's hands to block a shot. But that does not apply to cameramen. You'll be up to your neck in fun with these next videos.
Hey, do you mind if I, can I just get a little, could you just scoot over a bit? I'm really, oh dear. You know, I'd love it if you could, I'm so parched. Just a little bit of water would be so, oh, for the love of, hey, a cat! Works every time.
You've heard of special ops, haven't you? Well, this guy is special... Oops!
Naughty children.
Here's Mommy walking down to the water's edge and... Whoa! Seems like this baby is learning a valuable waterfront lesson. She's not the only clumsy one. On this one point, Baxter was clear. If anybody was going to be watering that lawn, it was him. Do you know a funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. Now, this owner didn't mind his dog taking all the crushed ice. It was the fact that he used up all the fruit punch mix that was the problem. See you next time on Funniest Pets and People. Some pommel horseplay. A postcard from Pittsburgh. A dog gets pacified. A cat who puts the ow in meow. And a bear pair waves their hands in the air. So don't pop your top. It's the show that will have you sick. Stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. Don't mess with these next folks. They're animals.
Okay.
It looks like Master might have a new virtual best friend. And Paco does not like that one little bit. And he's determined to either delete that cyber dog or give him a mega bite.
What's that, boy? Timmy stuck down a well? Down by the old mill? Well, you know I'm a fish, right, boy? See, I can't leave this tank. Go tell Mr. Devlin. Go on, boy.
Where this tough guy grew up on the streets of Brooklyn, when someone spits in your face, it's go time, baby. But at the zoo, it's just Tuesday afternoon at the llama pit. You know what I'm saying?
I know he was gonna do it. Look at him.
He slammed.
Before the baby, the only Binky in the house was a dog named Binky. But then came Baby and Baby's Binky. And it wasn't too long before Baby's Binky became Binky's Binky.
I love to play together. This is a pretty dog in our...
There's only room for one dog in this living room. So the prairie dog and the dog are gonna settle this like men or dogs or something.
Look, I don't want to give away how this ends, but let's just say the dog wins. This dog is in desperate need of swimming lessons. He's got the front paws down perfectly. And once he can get the back paws going, he'll really be going places.
Kill that one.
Now, we don't know what this cat's name is, but we can tell you what it's not. Joy, friendly, chuckles, happy, bliss, smiley, sunshine, Lady McSillyface. Now, if the rat had asked, Doggy here would have given him some kibble. But it was the thrill of sneaking the morsels that fed the rat's appetite for danger. Hey, anyone can jump over the pommel horse, but it takes a special kind of gymnast to vault through it. Jimmy was a very special gymnast. Lace him up and walk this way. Wow, some dogs really know how to make an entrance. But Bama is not like other dogs. He really knows how to make an exit. Wow bow, Bama. Wow bow. Raj was practicing for the doggy relay race. His lap speed was pretty encouraging. Now, if he could only remember where he buried the baton. See, the point of taking the dog on a walk is to make sure he gets plenty of exercise. But when he walks this way, he's only really getting half the exercise. Scout was planning on taking his four legs on a mile-long walk. But then he changed his mind and decided to do a 2-mile walk on 2 legs. Same exercise, much more challenging. It's no chore watching these clever critters. This was Rusty's last stand. Oh, he would allow his foe, the vacuum, to control the upstairs. But he'd be darned if he'd let it into his territory, the downstairs. Nope, the downstairs have, and always will, belong to Rusty. That's it. James had made up his mind. The hairball problem in his house ended today. There's a burglar in the Henry house. He didn't take any jewelry or cash, but he cleaned him out of cereal. And the authorities don't have any lead on the burglar's identity because he was masked. There are two ways to clean your windows. One, spray the window with a lot of glass cleaner. Or two, spray the window with a little gravy and let the dogs do all the work.
Okay, who's ready?
You want this brown one?
Okay, who wants food? Who wants food?
You do?
You want food? Oh, that one wants food too.
These bears in the zoo are very polite.
Who wants food?
But beware, campers, because in the woods, most bears won't raise their hands before they take all of your food.
You want one? There you go.
Ready, guys? Who wants my cone?
Maybe next time Glenda won't buy the mop made out of genuine cat hair. Murphy was one indecisive little kitty. He didn't know whether to play or take a nap. Pretty soon, all of this indecisiveness will leave Murphy in the dark. Casey's dad let him take over the remote control on one condition. Don't crash into the trees. But he didn't say anything about not crashing into Casey. Grab your best bud and laugh at these best buds. When Pepe got his new voodoo doll, he could not wait to share it with Jake. Now, Jake doesn't think voodoo exists, but somewhere there's a Dalmatian with sore ears who will tell you otherwise. These best buds are playing Find the Dog Biscuit. And Brasher finds it in Tiger's mouth. Again. Then it's time for a game of Connect the Fleas. And when he's done, it'll form a perfect replica of the Liberty Bell. It may seem tedious now, but someday when a real pig needs rescuing, all of this training by the Canine Porcine Recovery Unit will come in handy. The Canine Porcine Recovery Unit will save your pig. Although you might not think so, the deer found that the brown stripes and the black stripes tasted exactly the same. The ears, however, were a little tangier. Nobody wanted to tell him. Not his friends, not his parents. Finally, his best bud, the cat, decided to help Roy with his terrible dandruff problem. Roscoe's friend said he'd never get anywhere with that monkey on his back. So he switched it for a rat, and now things are really looking up. Pacer couldn't believe it. I mean, what were the odds that at 4:30 p.m. on May 21st, 2002, there would be a bird who looked exactly like him on his favorite branch? Come on! Even weirder, who would believe that this bird stayed there with him until the next morning? These next clips are gonna make a splash. When it comes to washing off dirt, rolling in the grass is really just too easy, and the hose is too rough. But the sprinkler, is just right. Snowball really didn't care what the neighbors thought. He wasn't going to spring for an in-ground pool, and he wasn't going to remain hot and sweaty to avoid being tacky. Nope, the wading pool stays. Now, here's the reason plumbing is a profession and not a hobby. After a long day of playing in the river, Sheba didn't know what was more difficult, climbing on the slippery rocks or enduring the mocking laughter of her owner. Sasha dreamed of the day when she would have fresh cream on tap in every room of the house. But until that day, she'll just have to get by with water, like the rest of us. Dad was cheap. He would never cough up the dough to take the kids to the water park. As far as he was concerned, he had all the water park they'd ever need right there in that bucket.
Go.
Check that out, huh? Yeah, and they didn't even have to pay for parking. No matter how hydrated Linus the lizard would try to stay, he just couldn't do anything about his dry skin. I mean, everywhere he went, he'd leave this trail of flakes. But the good thing about all this water drinking was when anyone told Linus he looked like he'd put on a few pounds, he could just say, hey, I'm retaining water. 3:59, 4 o'clock. High tide around here is so consistent you could set your watch to it. Just make sure it's a waterproof watch. Especially if you're going to be around here at, 4 o'clock-ish. Dudley loves flowers, but the problem is she's allergic. And that's why her owners installed a plastic hypoallergenic flower filled with eye wash. You see, now, Dudley still thinks she's communing with nature. She's just not as itchy. Marco had to be really careful. See, he didn't want the cork to damage the light fixture. His little brother, however, he really couldn't care less about. As delicious as this looks, don't lick the TV. Max the dog wouldn't dream of eating corn on the cob with his old adhesive. But thanks to new doggy dentures, he could enjoy all of his favorite foods once again. Thanks, doggy dentures. everyone thought Farmer Bill was insane. I mean, come on, crossing a watermelon with a tuna fish? But Sparkles here thought it was pure genius. From the people who brought you peanut butter on the roof of your dog's mouth comes frosting on the cat's nose. You'll never eat a piece of cake without laughing again. Melinda's fifth-grade classmates had absolutely no idea why their cupcakes tasted like paw. Now, Angel Face here was not born with a silver spoon in her mouth. But I'll tell you, once she used one, she never ate out of her bowl again. Do you know a funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. Chewy loved to drive, but he had to keep his eyes open for the highway patrol, because not only had his license expired, his rabies shots were out of date as well. See you next time on Funniest Pets and People. A baby gets delivered. A golfer learns a new stroke. A filching ferret gets the boot. A dog chases his dream. And a kitty has a jarring experience. So get ready to dive in. It's the show that will have you sing, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. Remember, laughter is the best therapy. It's day spas. His owner was pretty clever. The dog had to give him that. Lure him with the promise of a quote-unquote sprinkler to chase, and lo and behold, he's getting a bath. This woman wants to clip her dog's nails, but she's not getting a lot of cooperation from the dog. But you know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, try, and try again. Doggy just could not accept it. Come on, a 4-star hotel and no mint on the pillow? He didn't know how this would help align his chakras or restore his energy center. But mostly he wondered why he's paying a cat $75 an hour for a massage. Look at this guy nodding off, will you? Must have been a tough day for this pooch playing around. But it does bring a whole new meaning to the term falling asleep. This cat is so excited to catch that stream, he forgot something important. Cats don't like water. For everyone at home who's watching this clip and wondering why this dog is taking a shower, there really is a more important question you should be asking yourself. Why is he wearing a shower cap? Oh, look at little Petey. He likes to imitate his bigger doggy friend. But so far, this was all the bigger doggy would do. Look at this squirrel rolling around in the dirt. This way and that. Seems he's got it all confused. He's supposed to eat nuts, not seem like he's nuts. Okay, this is Spot. Dump the load. Geez, I wish that store could get back from vacation. These next clips are for the birds. Somebody really knows how to drop dough when hanging out.
Only want a mutual fund?
This isn't a bird testing out a used car or a bird who hates his hairdo. It's a bird who thinks he sees another bird because he doesn't understand the concept of a mirror.
The previous joke was brought to you by Truth in Animal Programming.
Listen to little Winchester here tweet, will you? Yeah, he's pretty proud, so don't say anything, okay? See, he thinks he's mastered a whistle only dogs can hear. Sure, this bird is upset. And who wouldn't be? He told the barber he just wanted a trim. Get ready to catch your breath from laughing. And now the further adventures of Fernando, the feisty flea.
Hello, Senor Cat. Can't you catch me? I'm right in front of your face. Now I'm here, but you capture nothing but air. Ha 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 ha! Dance for Fernando, you silly kitty. Dance!
Look at this pooch go after that stream. Yeah, this dog is thinking, come on, haven't these people ever heard of a water bowl? Abe the squirrel concluded it was a very bad piece of luck indeed that his favorite nut hiding spot also made a good scratching post. Mr. Gunderson taught all the mice in the neighborhood to climb up this string. Which may explain why Mrs. Gunderson is staying at a motel. Rita's ferret training had gone pretty well. Now, if she could just get him to get rid of her husband's smelly socks, oh, she'd be set. Nothing but nothing can stop Walter from chasing that squirrel.
Come. Come. Good girl. Tree. Okay, get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Okay, get the tree.
Except doggy treats in the minivan. There's nothing more bracing than an early morning hike through the woods. Well, except maybe an early morning swim. It's Funniest Pets and People Unleashed. Now, this bird is a master escape artist. But don't tell him he's breaking into his cage, okay? Wow, little Timmy is getting himself in a lot of trouble there. But don't worry, Timmy always lands on his face. Look at Rudy, he's taking off like a shot. Yeah, that's right, everyone's thinking the same thing. Round and round and round he goes, and where he'll shake off and get everybody wet, nobody knows. This little girl's name is Daisy. Whoopsie daisy. You know why this kitty is playing this toy piano? Yeah, because he loves music. Well, and because it's too small to sleep on. Tiny tent, many big people. Guess this finally answers the question, clowns do go camping. Mr. McIntyre never seems to pay attention. His wife sent him out and told him to bring home spot remover. Not Spot the remover. Here's a guy out on the fairway, and now he needs to go get his ball. You know the difference between golf and water polo? About 5 seconds. After a half an hour trying to scratch his way through plate glass, Kitty here decides to try a more novel approach to getting in the house. Opening the door. The bad news, the video camera the guy was using is busted. The good news? The video camera taping him is working. When is Flora finally going to accept it? There are no more cat treats, Flora! Put your smiley face on, it's game time! When it comes to playing soccer, this little guy's really on the ball. On the ball. You get it? He's sitting on the... Good night, ladies and gentlemen. If you're drinking, please don't drive, and if you're driving, use a car. These two are really going at it. And it's so silly, too. I mean, the fact is, neither of them can actually use that hula hoop.
Throw 2 balls. Bring them both back. Go get them.
Now, I'll grant you, it was only a start. But eventually, Philippe was determined to be the best juggler in Kern County.
That's a good boy. Good boy.
Okay, I don't want to give away exactly how this ends, but, well, let's just say the ball goes missing and the dog starts vibrating. You fill in the blanks. The lesson is simple, people. Musical chairs and assemble-it-yourself furniture do not mix. Get ready to chuckle and laugh. It's cats and dogs. Yep, looks like someone had a little too much eggnog. Eggnog. Little pink bow, 30 cents. Cute little collar, $8. Not being able to get down because you're a 3-pound bundle of joy? Priceless. And now, today's episode of Vocabulary Builders. Today's definition, not a threat. Any creature that is laughably small who threatens something much bigger than he is not a threat.
There's just no telling where this heart of mine might land.
Wow. No, this is not the way we remember the spring break beach house. Hey, if a tractor just pulled away 6 months of bones you buried, you'd be mad too. Do you know a funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. Now, you know why that little toy car is moving so fast? Yeah, because the driver is a mouse. See you next time. On Funniest Pets and People, a hamster goes nuts. A fake mouse gets clawed. A baby takes a powder. A puppy takes a header. A goat refuses to share. And a slide with a carpool lane. It's the show that will have you sit, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. We're not toying with you. These next clips are awesome. Spring cleaning for Mishka started the same way every year. She She started up high in the kitchen, got a good start. But then by the time she got to the living room, she figured, oh, well, what's the point? Roy is learning why most dogs catch a frisbee with their mouth and not with their paws. If you were to tell Jenks here that the most fun he would ever have on Christmas morning would be with a dog, he would have said you were bonkers. But if you were to say it was a vibrating dog, well, he'd probably have to agree with you. Baby Hector thought his brother would be jealous that he got a horse. But his brother seemed to be handling it quite well, right up until the incident. In the barnyard, Mario and Luigi loved nothing more than a spirited game of Donkey Kong. Until the opening day of mouse season, Mitzi keeps her skills and claws really sharp by using a decoy. Only 2 more months and she'll be ready to tackle the real thing. Patience, Mitzi. Patience. Little Richie's trial run with the electronic toy dog proved one thing to Little Richie's parents. They should probably wait a year or maybe 2 before getting a real one. Miss Bojangles was thrilled that she caught the bouquet. But when she realized it was a dog who tossed it, well, she suddenly wasn't all that keen on getting married. You know, these interspecies romances never work.
Be best friend. Please. Let me see the doll. Please.
It wasn't that Fritz was all that attached to the stuffed animal. It's just that, well, come on, he spent $2 at the carnival trying to win it. And to a dog, that's a whole lot of money. Molly had big plans in the living room, but this chair has other ideas. Oh, she'll get to the living room eventually. She'll just be a lot colder when she does. Smaller than dogs, cuter than babies. They're puppies.
Why do we call you Little Bill?
Little Bill's dream is to someday have a doggy door. But until then, he'll just have to improvise.
That could be why.
These puppies love race cars. In fact, they love him so much that they both want to be in the pit bull crew. It's a little dog racing joke. Very little. Before they could make the kitty levitate, these two Houdinis need to master making the kitty reappear.
Kitty mouse, Albert. Where's the kitty? Pepper, go get the kitty. Albert!
You know, Eddie, I gotta tell you, rubbing the baby in bacon grease just to get the dog to play with her may not have been the best idea you've ever come up with.
This dog's name is Casanova for obvious reasons. If he's not whispering sweet nothing in one dog's ear, he's getting some sugar from another, n'est-ce pas?
Little Yogi here knows that a journey of 1,000 stairs must begin with one stair. And he'll be fine as long as he takes it one stair at a time. Next, he will show us the sound of one paw clapping. For sale, brand new baby chow. Good acceleration, plush exterior. Brakes need work.
Oh, you okay, baby? Oh, listen. Oh, Giggle. Oh, Papa, I'm sorry.
You think you're having a good time now? Wait until you see these clips. This dog may have a lovely singing voice, but what he really wants to do is direct. Seriously, once they've mastered sit, stay, and roll over, I mean, where do you go next with a dog?
Hey, get it, girl. Good girl.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's always that.
Good girl.
Well, it's true. When the bouquet hits the fan, it does not disperse equally. When they heard Donkey from Shrek might be coming over for a visit, these two burros pulled out all the stops. They couldn't really roll out the red carpet, but they certainly could put out the good doormat. Ever since Goldie swam out to the center of the lake and brought Donald back to the shore, Donald has been trying to do everything he can for him. You know, to pay him back for saving his life. But truth be told, Goldie wasn't trying to save Donald. He was just retrieving him. That's what Goldie does. She's a retriever, Donald. You better run or waddle while you still can. The health club may have taken away his membership when they implemented that new no dogs policy. But that won't stop old Bentley. He'll just make his own hot tub, thank you very much. Did anyone notice that Susie grabbed the wrong glasses when she went out? Oh, sure, they're spiffy and cutting edge, but they aren't corrective. They just cut glare. You think she'll even notice? Yep, she noticed. Before even considering the skating version of A Chorus Line on Broadway, they decided to test it on the road with previews. Yeah, okay, well, it played in Muncie, but it ain't gonna make it in the Big Apple, baby. Being the world's fastest turtle is kind of like being the world's most beautiful pig. At the end of the day, you are still a turtle. But a shell of a guy. The proper etiquette requires you to watch these clips with your mouth closed.
Bow down and kiss where it hurts.
Sometimes bowing down just isn't enough. Sometimes you have to throw in a little groveling. Ooh, tail wag is a nice touch.
Oh, that's a good boy to kiss Mama.
Yummy cheese and crackers. Oh boy, Max, they're for dogs.
Mommy told Jimmy to clean the table after his snack.
Come on.
She never told him he couldn't delegate that chore to Max.
One more, buddy. Come on, Max. Get him. Get him. Good job, Max. Yay! For Toby and Max.
Before going to the annual ice cream social, Brownie here needed to get a few practice licks in.
Something to send to the video, Mike.
It is never appropriate to drool on your host's fish tank. However, you can correct the faux pas by quickly licking up the drool before it streaks. Good save, Roscoe.
This fish attacks Belle every time Belle goes in there. See? Look at this fish. Good, see?
Oh, this is exciting. We are 1 inch of glass away from a fish-dog battle royale. Marquis of Queensberry rules, please. It is hard to believe that ostriches spend so much time with their heads buried in the sand because they are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's just bad manners to not let the world have a peek. Look at that punnin'. Hungry for some laughs? Well, chew on this. Any dentist will tell you that falling asleep with a chew toy in your mouth is a really good way to rot a canine's canines. Laugh if you want, but there hasn't been one report of coyotes attacking the fridge since Digby has been on duty. The biggest difference between regular fishing and hamster fishing is the bait you use. The story about the one that got away is exactly the same. Call me Ishmael. Tom thought the traditional gift for the first anniversary was cardboard. Polly was less than pleased. You see, the traditional first anniversary gift is Cuddlebone. Laughter is fun and easy. Just like these videos, they are child's play. Welcome to another episode of Dining Room Dance Party. Today, featured in the Spotlight dance, Gabrielle. And for her dance, she has chosen the Swan Dive. Some people slide for fun. Monica slides for distance. Whew, that's gonna be tough to beat. Now, statistically, the polka is the safest of all dances. Unless, of course, Merle is your partner. Medic! Okay, this is it. Katie on the left, Susie on the right. This race would determine the greatest tobogganer in all the land. Well, it was Katie. Hey, it's a very small land, okay? Altruistic clips are selfless. These clips are self-sufficient. To all visitors, I am trained to use the toilet but unable to lift the lid by myself. So please leave the toilet lid up when you are through. Thank you very much. Sure, it's impressive they taught their cat to use the toilet. It's even more impressive they taught it to type. Boy, you know that your goat food is stale when the goat prefers the bag it came in. Mmm, cellophane. Fred always found it difficult to brush his teeth. It wasn't holding the toothbrush or getting the toothpaste out of the tube. Nope. The thing that Fred found the most difficult was finding a tooth to brush. Do you know a funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. There is a reason Sparky won't do 2 shows a night anymore. It was a request from his owner. See you next time. On Funniest Pets and People, some bubbly goes ballistic. A ham on the lamb. The paw versus the claw. The real Puss in Boots. And a hiker becomes a diver. So get ready to laugh until you fall over. It's the show that will have you sick. Stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. Keep your eyes on the screen and look what I can do. Brian asked for months. But now he wasn't sure he still wanted Twister, the farm edition. If Noodles couldn't get anyone to scratch his belly, then okay, fine. He'd let gravity do it. This fellow has figured out how to hypnotize a rooster. Isn't that amazing? It is amazing. You're feeling drowsy and you agree. This chicken hypnotist is the most amazing act you've ever seen. It is amazing. Well, this guy has almost got those mastered. Well, a little tricky. Too bad. Boy, you know, there's got to be an easier way to reach the top shelf in the storage shack, huh? Here's a father goat teaching his son to headbutt. Now, it looks kind of harsh, but it was really difficult getting little Billy to pay attention. He was just very hard-headed. Good thing, too. You know what this cat is thinking? Got straw? Now, the most important tip when opening champagne is to be careful not to point the bottle, you know, at anybody. Because Frank, ow! Doesn't this gorilla know that's not very polite behavior? What, you gonna tell him? Grandma would not be too happy about who wound up with all the gifts she sent to the grandkids. This is an ancient rain dance to make the rain fall. Oh, by the way, Rain is that guy on the right. Guess it works. Now seriously, folks, it's playtime! This pig is overreacting to the dog's aggressive playing. Yeah, maybe he's a little dramatic, but he has always been a ham. I just wrote that. well, he is pretty amazing with that basketball. That is until you realize he's trying to dunk it. It's time to play What Happens Next? Oh, come on, you didn't give me a chance.
Go, go!
This dog is playing a combination of fetch and hockey called focky. Or hetch. Or, oh, you get it. Let's see the funny video. Funny video. See, I'm trying to mix the first. Just watch this. Bobo's exciting plan to be in the Thanksgiving Day parade was off to a slow start. The soccer game has this little boy on the edge of his seat. And then kind of off the edge of his seat. It's really kind of amazing. This dog has learned to bark the number in front of him to get treats. Well, yeah, it's very impressive till you realize he uses a trick, you see. Now, what he does, the numbers are all primes divided by pi squared. You see? Yeah, it's a trick.
Jax, how much? Good dog. Jax, what's... Jax, what's... No, shush. What's 2 plus 2?
Toby just didn't like his new Tickle Me Tabby.
Leave me alone. I'm sleeping. I don't want to play now. I'm serious. Leave me alone. Stop. I'm trying to... Does anybody have any aspirin?
Now keep your eyes open, because you are going to see some smooth moves. Next up, we've got these adorable bobble-headed kitties. Very realistic action on those heads, huh, folks? Now, we've only got 500 left, so let's hear those phones ring. Bobble-headed kitties, folks. Bobble-headed kitties. For sale. Welcome to Candid Cat. What happens when you put a bowl of kibble on the other side of this freshly waxed floor? Smile, you're on Candid Cat. Well, the bobblehead cats are sold out, but we still have over 300 adorable bobblehead dogs available. Get dialing, people. You don't want to miss this one. Granted, there was no advertising budget, and not much of a turnout. But still, Eleanor was proud of her one-cat show. If you're taking 11th grade biology, this answers the question.
Yes, they do have iguanas in Eastern Europe.
Walter was determined to get his exercise, broken treadmill or not. Put on a coat, it's time for some outdoor fun. The score was 56 million to nothing. Mostly because Pete here didn't know 56 million doesn't come after 4. This is a tough situation we've all been in. It's their first date, and they're both kind of nervous. Fortunately, she figured out an icebreaker.
Yo, I'm open! Dang, almost had it. Yo, right here! I'm open! Oh, almost.
Ricky Raccoon's wide receiver tryout was not going too well.
I'm open! I'm open! Oh, the sun was in my eyes, dude!
Watch as this kid goes from playing George of the Jungle to Steve of the Street.
He is history.
Recipe for trouble. Start with one nosy dog and one angry crab. Then rush dog to vet and cool nose on ice until no longer tender. This boy was kind of torn whether to spend his day playing pinball or tobogganing. So he went for both. This hippo's got a little problem. He left his toy right where his mother is sitting. Yo, let me check that. This hippo's got a big problem. Pay attention to these next clips, because they're trendsetters.
Everyone remain calm. It's probably just a power failure. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. They're gonna have it fixed in no time. I'm sure of it. Everybody just stay where you are. We're gonna be... Oh,
never mind. Now that it's turned cold outside, Nixon here has decided until spring he can pretty much bury things under the bed.
Sure this is a good idea?
Look, if they didn't want us to, why would they put out this hot tub?
I don't think this is a hot tub.
What else could it be?
A dog dish?
A dog dish? Now that's ridiculous, because there'd have to be a big dog that you would, oh boy.
This man works at the Rewax Your Back store. You know the really good news about using this clip on the show? That guy is gonna get a free t-shirt. Given how long the cowboy was wearing those boots, we suspect after this, Fluffy will be a little bit less curious. You know, it was pretty nice that Angel wanted to help with the chores.
She fits nicely in it when she gets turned around and as snug as a bug.
But I gotta tell you, no one was really that excited about her way of drying the dishes.
Here's my perfect little kitten in the fruit bowl on the sink. Shuck.
In hindsight, the one-piece couple's apron was really a bad wedding gift. Put on a slicker, it's time for water play. Looking back on it, the O'Douls had to admit it was probably not a terrific idea to teach the cat how to hold his breath underwater. Now look at how this cat has trained his owner to... Well, wait a minute. Rather, the owner has trained his cat to... No, I think I had it right the first time. Why is this dog willing to brave the cold, wet, mucky, choppy waters to fetch that stick? So he can do it again! I'm a dog, it's what I do! This Australian Shepherd is lapping up water from the same bowl he's standing in. So, not only are dogs willing to eat anything, they'll drink pretty much anything too.
That bird has been under that faucet all morning. And after scrubbing for like 2 hours, she finally decided, okay, forget the budget. That was her last home dye job.
A funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. Are you embarrassed by yellow teeth? Well, you don't have to be with Zest Dog Teeth Whitening System. Finally, a brighter, whiter smile to eat garbage with. See you next time.